What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Void's Wrath Fellowship. So today I said we were going to be going to the Nether, so I have some obsidian right here. I also have some obsidian in a curious shape over here. What could that be for? Well, let me just grab it all up. And grab these diamonds in the book. Make me a fucking enchanting table. Now, I decided to make an enchanting table. Mainly because I gotta go to the Nether, and that shit's gonna be hard. So I discovered it's the chest plate and the legs which really slow you down for sprint speed, I believe. So I'm probably gonna have the chest plate and the legs, but just have a really good pair of hyper enchanted boots and helm. And that should do me for a while. So I've actually got a new tool I want to create. It's an excavator. So I had to make new things. I had to make the obsidian, the tough binding die, and the excavator head, which is actually not called excavator head. It's called broad shovel head, but it is the same one, so it's all good. So yes, I need to make this, and I think that's a good name for it. The Hurty Dirty. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to cut out quickly there. There was quite a lot of background noise. A minute 30 into the video and I'm already getting like interrupted with background noise and all that. So, what did I do? Oh yes, I made the Hurty Dirty. And this is just like an excavator. Like a hammer, sorry. My mashy smashy. Oh, I love those names. Oh, so I want to go and put some stuff on it. So, yeah, the excavator's got a lot. The hammer has a lot more durability. I suppose it uses more parts overall, maybe. I don't know. So I want to stick an emerald on there. Diamond does not matter, and I'd like to stick a bunch of redstone on there. I'm probably going to put more redstone on there. Another 4 and 1. There you go. So. Let's start out with the redstone. Actually, no, let's start out with this. This is going to increase its durability from 16, so it's going to give it another 800 durability. It's not really worth it. I think it'd just be better off putting a diamond on there, because I don't have many emeralds right now. So if I stick a diamond on there, it goes up by 500 durability. Yeah? Yeah. That's not too bad. I'm okay with that. And now I just want to stick a bunch of redstone on there. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, now I have to put it on singly, don't I? 4. 5. It'd be really nice if it would automatically cycle back. Because I have to do this all myself and it just takes a long time. Now we put the rest of the redstone on there. And it still has room for 2 more blocks. Oh, I must have miscounted on my redstone amounts. Who knows. You guys probably, because you're watching this. I'm just playing this. So, no modifiers available. Lovely. And, my hammer. I could probably do with some reinforcement. My hammer is actually quite interesting. It's not repaired with, iron, it's repaired with obsidian, which is strange. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 5, 1, which means 140 durability per obsidian. So yes, I basically have no need of a normal shovel anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm not just going to put it away. I'm actually going to create a spell here. So I've only had fire and dig for the longest time, and I mean, yeah, the fire's cool. Being able to set a 5 by 5 by 5? I think it's 5 by 5. It's a pretty big area. Being able to set a huge area on fire and being able to dig a strip mine with this is awesome. But what I want is this right here. This is Summon Rift, and I haven't showed this before. So what if you fire this spell on the lowest mode? It rips open a rift in space-time, which is a chest. So you can put items in there. I'm not sure how it works on a server with multiple people, but if you open it in the medium mode, it's a lot more expensive, but it has more area available to it. So I'm going to keep my shovel in there. And this spell means that basically I now currently have an extra inventory to take around with me on normal mode. So yeah, that is extremely useful, and I believe Summon Rift sits there. I have a rough idea of what spells I want and where they should go, so I'm probably going to be putting them in about the right place. So let's try out the Hurty Dirty, shall we? Oh, that's glorious. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, how did you know? It's just what I've always wanted. And of course, because it's a thingy, I can do it like this and clear that wall off. But I'm probably still going to keep a pick on me as well, just because, you know, you don't want to be what's it called? You don't want to be taking out way too much by accident. So this goes here. This, by the way, has a special... It gives off light? I was not aware of that. Oh, it does. It gives off fucking light. That's pretty cool. So yes, this has... the mod itself has a new... one of these mods has a new enchanting thing. And if I just close that, I can actually go to vanilla enchanting. Which I think is just completely vanilla. So that's not too bad. But yes, this is very interesting. Actually, the thing I would like most about this is the same sort of glitch you could do on Void's Wrath applies on here. It's very quiet. I want some music on. The same sort of glitch you could do on Void's Wrath applies on here, where if you have an enchanted item that you picked up, you can take the enchant off and gain the levels. And of course, levels are being spent on leveling up my mage. I'm now level 19 in mage, by the way. I keep finding dragons and stuff to fight, so my level's just going to keep going up as long as they keep appearing, and I'm okay with that. So I'm thinking portal should be maybe a little bit further down, about here. So we'll just do a bit of a wacky smacky, and right in there. Yeah, I want to bury it in the wall a little bit, so do that, and that's perfect. Although this room is 3 wide, portal is 4 wide, so let's do this. Kablamo! Oh man, I love these tools. I love these fucking tools, they're so good! Yep, that's what I meant to do. So I'm gonna bury the base of the portal. For fuck's sake! Seriously, BTBS. Where'd that pork go? Did that pork just disappear? Also, where's my knapsack? There's my knapsack, right. There's the pork. Right. So I'm gonna bury the... Fuck's sake! Right, there we go. I'm gonna bury the floor of the portal so I don't have to jump up to get inside it or anything. And actually, here's something quite nice. As long as you have fire, you will never be without a portal. If you get trapped in the Nether and like your portal goes out, you can just use the fire to relight it, which is pretty damn cool, I must say. Actually, let me just see something here. Group none, group all, group no, group all, yeah. I've noticed a problem with this map when placing waypoints in the Nether, and it just doesn't seem to work properly. So that might be a problem. Downloading terrain. I've also noticed a big problem with portal spawning. Like where the portal spawns you. Okay, so straight away we enter the Nether. We are treated by a few nice sights. There's a tower protruding out. What could that be? There is overworld style ruins in here. They are totally in here as well. Kind of annoying, but I guess, you know, you've got to make do. And there's lots of these. These are mushrooms. These are like ghost mushrooms. You can walk straight through them. I'm not sure if mobs can path through them, so they might. If not, then it makes a brilliant door. By the way, walking in them does give you a nausea debuff. So yeah, That's kind of horrible. But these right here, that's a ghast. I hear a ghast. It has no bow. These right here are necromancy towers, and that liquid inside them is blood. So there's a facet of magic called necromancy in this game, and I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but I know you can do it. So if we look on here, like my enemy base huge cow farm portal marker and village marker, and I think this is my my home marker is actually in the place for my portal, so that's okay. So let's go a looking. I hear skeletons, probably inside these ruins. Just smash these apart and see what's in them. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything. These are big clusterfuck ruins, and I never bother going in them because I've explored them a couple of times on my own, and they just weren't worth even going into. And the time it took to explore them was a lot. Okay, so here's one of our first new mobs. A giant fucking spider. Terrifyingly so. There's new... well, this isn't new, but this is one of the first times I've ever actually got to interact with that stuff. And this... ah, yes, this. This is a Tinker's Construct ore. But I don't have anything good enough to mine it. But I just so happen to know the dig spell will mine it. So, sorry Tinker's Construct, you got outdone by magic. And I very much enjoy using dig for just random things. And now that I've got enough magic, I can actually use dig for... like, I could actually go on an actual mining trip with nothing but dig. And it would be pretty successful. Simply because I have the ability... well, simply, I have so much magic, basically. Like, dig takes a base of like 25 mana or something. 2.5 mana as a base. And then it takes more mana for the block you're mining. So, as far as I can tell, obsidian takes the most to mine. This is more of that Tinker's Construct ore, by the way, and this is super rare. And super hard to get hold of, and it's one of the best. So I may just be able to make some of the greatest Tinker's Construct stuff without having to make the mid-tier stuff to be able to mine the greatest. Ooh, big spider. Give me fire and level it up. Shoot the fucking... die, giant terrifying spider! What is that called? Heat Scar Spider. It's got a pretty badass sounding name as well. So I can get a decent amount of shots off with this. Easily enough to kill that spider and pick up its string, sorry. Those spiders drop a special type of string, which can be used to make a special type of bow. Oh Christ, you came out of nowhere, you motherfucker! Don't jump over me. See, look, you still ended up dying in the end. Hoya! Ow. I can shoot fire. He's dodging my fire. That's not cool. I need to get hold of a bow. I believe Tinker's Construct actually does add its own bows as well, which is very interesting. Oh shit! That's oh no, that's not a nitro creeper. It's an imp. I was very worried then. Imps are sort of like goblins. They do not count as pigmen. I thought they were always hostile. Oh, I know what it is. Imps are hostile if they're in a large group. So if they have the advantage, they will attack you. But if not, they won't. But these are one of the only ways of getting hold of leather, because this imp hide in a 2x2 configuration turns into leather. But like I said, there's no way I'm waiting until I come to the Nether just to get hold of a little bit of leather. Like my knapsack and leather armour and stuff like that. Well, I haven't actually used leather armour, but I was intending to. But then I just ended up picking up that armour that I'm wearing from those guys. So I'm going to want a decent amount of soul sand. I'm also going to want a few stacks of netherrack and plenty of glowstone as well. Let's get hold of some netherrack, shall we? Oh, I hate mining directly down in the nether. It's just so fear-inducing. Hey, more imps. Oh, fuck! That would be that guy down there. He has a skill. He's an enchanted mob. Yeah, he has Storm. He's also standing on some cobalt, which I would very much like to get to. I wonder if he's damaged by fire. 2. So barely. Oh, he's a webber as well. So every time I hit him, I'm going to get webbed. It's really not a good idea. And I don't have my hand cannon with me. So I can't go and fight him with that. So I'm going to have to go a different direction because he will fuck my shit 67 ways from yesterday. Now if I look at my map here, that's where we came from. So I want to head north a bit just to look around. Ideally I'd like to have a few more spells before coming in here. Like jump or levitate or fly. And some other stuff as well. But I kind of did not get lucky on that stuff. This is a very annoying little enemy. It's called a Darkling. They seem to congregate in sets and they do quite a lot of damage. And they're very small, so they're really hard to hit. That's the thing that makes them so annoying, is that they're impossibly hard to hit most of the time. I think their hitboxes are about half the size of their character model. And their character model is pretty fucking small as it is. Dig in low. I never realised that dig actually had this sound, and it's kind of annoying because I like to use dig in low fire, like low mode but rapid fire like this, or in the high mode. It looks like I'm going to have to start using it in high mode. Let's do this. That's... I was still crouched. Yeah, I want to get over there. So, no, that's kind of annoying to access the spellbook. You shift and left click, which so if you were like hanging over the edge trying to shoot at somebody, it would actually open the spellbook by mistake. Oh, that's nice. This works on glowstone. I did not know that. And to switch to the next spell or previous spell, it's shift scroll. So if you're shifting and trying to like go through your inventory, you're gonna accidentally open it, and well, you know, if you're shifting and trying to go through your inventory, you're gonna hit the spell book at one point, and then it's just going to stay on the spellbook and just scroll through your spells. But I mean, it works well enough, and it might just be that I'm a filthy console scrub just moving on to PC gaming as a whole, so I'm not all that good at it. So that's for the soul sand, that's for the netherrack, this is for the glowstone. So just pull that in there. And we keep going. And I want to get hold of... Hang on. Right, I was going to say, it looked like my hammer wasn't going to do anything then. I want to get hold of plenty of quartz as well. It's got a few various uses. Oh yes, there we go. Get nice and far down. Plenty of experience from quartz as well by the looks of it. Oh! Watch out for lava. In the nether, lava now flows like water. So it flows super fast. So what I need to do is need to put a marker here in case I die. Right, I did not die. Thank fuck for that. Because if I died, it would be almost impossible for me to find my place because this map doesn't have, what's it called? Doesn't have death points on it. So for now, I'm just going to do a little bit of strip mining in the Nether. I'm actually going to use green map here. See, I can see there's a cavitation just above me, which is that. Green map allows me to see if there's ever going to be any lava directly in my path. It's not as important when you're mining in a 3x3 because you've got plenty of time to get out of the way. But when you're mining with a pickaxe or by hand because your pick broke, or if you're using a dig spell or something like that, it is rather useful to know exactly where the lava is going to be. So there's some lava coming up on the left, on the right. The lava would be right there. See, it flows kind of like water. Whew. I should not have let that get as far as it did. So I'm just going to try and clean this up a little bit. And then... oh shit, I forgot about that. So yeah, the lava shows up on here, which is extremely useful. And you just have to remember to look at the map, because half the time I don't use the minimap as a minimap. It's just sort of there. But when I really need it, it saves my life. The thing is, I'm just not 100% on this minimap. I'm not all that fond of it. I'd rather have Rise minimap, because that's probably my favourite. Is that a nitro creeper? It fucking is. I hate nitro creepers. They have like a 1 second fuse. But damn you nitro creepers, you are terrifyingly efficient. Oh, this destrolishes. Did not know that. Destrolishes netherrack, but then again, most anything does. Netherrack isn't exactly hard to break. Right, I want to make it across these ruins. Ooh. Yeah. They're usually just filled with wank. Okay, spawners. Skelly spawners as well, which I really don't want to hear while in the Nether, surrounded by lava. Lava. I'm pronouncing everything wrong today. So let's see if we can get some height. If I want to fall, if I'm going to fall and die, I want to know that my stuff can't be gotten back. Because the time spent looking for stuff that can't be gotten back without knowledge that it can't be gotten back is torture. So we're down at like 35 right here, which is pretty damn low. So we're just gonna one by one up here. There we go. Oh, more of that. Awesome. Got a dig. Take that. That's a nitro creeper, isn't it? It is. Okay, nitro creeper, prepare to get fireball. See how quickly it starts going off? Look at that. Terrifyingly fast, and their noise hangs around for a decent amount of time after they're already exploded, or even if you kill them before they explode. Their noise hangs around. So you could be totally forgiven for hearing the noise and thinking there's another one after you and getting paranoid. Then again, in this game, paranoia keeps you alive. Mostly. Here's a really nice tree. It's upside down. What biome are we in? Just the normal hell biome. So there are actually new biomes in the Nether. Stuff like Undergarden and... I think it's like Hellish Mushroom Farm or something like that. Oh, man. I'm not a huge fan of that noise. By the way, these hurt you. Because they're thorns. They're thorn vines. Looks like we're generating new nether terrain. This is a pretty nice nether right here, I must say. It didn't sound like a normal fire. Okay, I'm just getting paranoid. There, that's dead. Right. So yeah, I'm sorry that the game's lagging a bit right now, but I'm probably generating a lot of new terrain, and my computer's just been a bit of a dick lately, haven't you? Hey? Oh wow. Okay, so it destroys glowstone as well. It's a pretty good pick. The ceremoniously named Penis Blaster, because it never actually got named Penis Blaster. But hey, we've got the Wacky Smacky and the Hurty Dirty, and plenty of what we are after. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to split the soul sand. I'm only going to take a few stacks of soul sand because it's not as useful. That's going to be for nether quartz there. I'm already full up on that. Right, let's keep looking, shall we? See, nether quartz, I imagine would be a lot rarer when, because I basically have never, apart from the time on this world and the time on my previous world, which was maybe 10 hours, maybe not even, I have never played the Minecraft 1.5. And I think 1.6 is like a stable release now, maybe even later than that. So I have no idea about all this stuff. I'm learning the features as I play, just by stuff I remember being added. And I must say, I do like it. There's a lot of awesome stuff has been added into the game. But I always thought that nether quartz would be a lot more, like, a lot rarer than it is. Is that triple demon? It fucking is. Fuck that noise. Right, so actually demons might be useful, because demons drop laser rods, and I need potions. So there's something really nice from Ars Magica. You can make mana potions to restore your mana when you drink them, and you can combine the potions together, so you can actually get like 3 potions in one inventory space, and it's just called like mana potion 3 uses. Oh god, spiders! Who's shooting arrows at me? Who was shooting arrows at me? Fuck you. Oh, I like this cloud. You move quite fast through it. What is this cloud? Ash cloud. 3x3 converts into charcoal. Nice. I think there might be an invisible skeleton on top of that spider. Whatever it was firing arrows at me very fast, and it would appear they were on fire. Let's just get a couple of shots off, because I barely touched that spider. Right, see if we can get any damage off on the spider at all, it's going to help us. So it's stuck there. All we have to do is find a place where we can punch through. No? No, what about here? Damn it, it's got a dodgy hitbox. Oh! What the fuck? A minotaur? Oh, Christ. I don't like this. I'm scared. I don't mind admitting that. I'm actually a little bit scared. Right, so that minotaur is dangerous by the looks of it. And I haven't seen it do anything, but you just have to assume, don't you? It looks dangerous. That spider seems to have given up on me. And I want that and this. Right, so I'm really not having any luck finding what I want. I also really want a piece of nether wart, so I can make potions. Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that, actually I was talking to Seraph about this. Most people don't bother using potions vanilla, because they're just a bit shit. And for the effect they have, they're just not good enough for the small effect that they have. So yeah, they may heal you. I mean, most people, if you're going to use potions, where do you use them? Boss fights. That's about it. or PvP. If you're on like a PvP server, most people will use potions for particularly difficult PvP, or just to ensure that they keep their good gear. I know, I've done a lot of PvPing in my time. But, yeah, they're just not very good. Do not like nitro creepers. They are far too fast. If you hear a nitro creeper coming up behind you, it's too late. The motherfucking thing's gonna go off. You cannot stop it. I mean, you may be able to turn around, and if you have an amazing weapon, maybe knock it back, or do some damage to it. But I doubt you're going to be able to turn around and then stop it from going off. I'm not sure if weapons that powerful exist. Okay, staying away from there. That would be a pigman? Yes. It is a pigman with Stormy and Alchemist. So, staying the hell away would be the best thing to do. Crapping hell. That, rare mobs mod is probably the most dangerous thing in this pack, to be fair. Whew. I'm okay now. I got some glowstone, so I can actually start doing magic, which is what I really cared about. I needed glowstone and netherrack so I could start doing magic. But I really, really want to find someone or some way of getting a blaze so that I can get some blaze rods. Right, avoiding that. Make sure to check the mobs for Storm and Alchemist. That's the really annoying thing about that mod, and I think that is actually just poorly made, that fact in the mod, that non-hostile enemies will still use their hostile effects towards you. So it doesn't matter that the pigman wasn't hostile to me, its effect was still active towards me, and I just think that's bad. I don't think the effect should be active until they become hostile, and I don't think, honestly, that would be that hard to code. They've got the friendly and the hostile AI. All you need to do is draw from that. Oh man, I probably lost a lot of this into the fire. I hear spider. Get the right weapon out. I may just have to kill a demon to get a blaze rod, and then use a very special magic thing to make more blaze powder. That is probably going to end up being the way I have to do it, sadly. I just need a blaze rod to get started. But I'm not seeing anything anywhere. Seeing a lot of the clouds. These clouds, by the way, really cool. Like those black clouds, as you saw, at 3x3 in a crafting grid of that cloud will convert into charcoal. The yellow clouds will convert into sulfur. So 4 yellow cloud turns into sulfur. 4 sulfur turns into gunpowder, actually, which is quite nice. Not seeing anything useful. I hear a ghast. Get the this map out. Right, there's something over there. Lava. That's not good. Anything over here? Lava above me? Yeah. Nothing good over there. How much durability does this pick have? A bit. Should last a little while. Then again, I can switch over to my hammer. But this is more for if I'm actually trying to harvest the material. Not seeing anything. to start going down and see if I can find a cavern. There's definitely some kind of cavernous expanse. Here we go. It's another one of those little fuckers. They always seem to get the first hit as well. Like, you hit them and they hit you at the same time. And that's when I'm, like, mashing to attack as well. Right. Not special. Good. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's that cloud. Huh, interesting. So let me just drop a few things here. We're gonna do this, this. By the way, for anyone wanting to know how I do this, hover over something in your inventory, hold control, and then press your drop key, and you will drop the thing you're hovered over. Which is quite nice. Allows you to drop entire stacks of things, which is very useful when you're doing Ars Magica and you need to drop a lot of items into the world. Bring it on, ghastly pops. No, wrong one. Shift. There we go. Oh, my fire can't hit his fireball. It'd be much easier if I had like Electro Bolt or something. It's quite a nice spell that just fires a bolt of electric. Now I do want ghast tears. I need to collect as many ghast tears, magma creams and stuff like that as I can. It doesn't look like that's going to be easy. These, hello Mr. Pigman, how are you this fine day? Let's go up here. Damn it. There's nothing around. So I think I'm going to probably do the rest of this off camera. The episode's probably about 40, what, 35, 36, 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes by now. So I'm going to do the rest of this off camera because this is taking absolutely forever. If I find anywhere good, I'll show you at the start of next episode. Don't worry about that. I'll be sure to show you everything that I find, if I find anything. And but then again, I've got all night, so I could be here for hours trying to find a decent place. Nothing over there. Let's see if my map shows anything. Anyway, yes, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been quite fun. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Made quite a few things and spent a lot of time in the Nether, which is always fun, you know? Especially when the Nether is now a lot more dangerous. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace out. Okay, guys, just quickly, I have to show you this. I found a red team base while I was tunneling. Tunneled in through meow. And the inside leads to the Nether. Like the bottom leads to the Nether and everything, but it looks to me like the top of it, if you look on my map, it looks to me like the top of this leads into the void above the Nether, which means not only can I legit get up here, oh wow, that was spazzing out, like I can legit get up here, I can build up here and do whatever I want to do up here. This is actually one of the best places to build certain things, like mob farms and stuff. Oh wow, I picked up loads of shit. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you this real quick. So if you see me on the top of the Nether at any point, I got here legit. So yeah, anyway, peace out.